Sometimes we don't know the impact or the deep underlying ramifications of an experience that we've had in the past until we look at it again with fresh eyes, with fresh understanding. Now, let me tell you a little story about this past year. So probably August. So August, September, October, November, December, January. 6 months. So 6 months ago, I was playing softball. A lot of my friends know that I played softball this year, and I love it. I love it. God, I love being an athlete as much as I could be an athlete. No, I'm a good athlete. I like doing all sports: mountain biking, snowboarding, softball. It's so much fun. So, anyways, we're coming up to the finals, and softball has weird rules. It's not really weird rules, I guess, for them, but it's just weird for me. I didn't know this, that it was a rule. So you have this rule where if you have a lineup of 9, 10, or 11 people, I think it's maybe 11 people, and that's the roster, that's what you have to use. That's who has to bat. And if you're short, say there's no subs, and then you have 10 people because somebody had to leave. So when you go through the rotation and you come up to that person that had to leave and you don't have anybody that's legitimately supposed to substitute, I don't know if I'm really explaining this right, but I know that when you come up to that person that had to leave, it's an automatic out. I was like, wow, that's tough. And you already start with one strike and one ball. So they already put the count up at 1-1. So anyways, my coach, a good friend of mine from a long time ago, known him for a long time, he goes, you know, this is it, right? He goes, you're the last one up because after you, it's an automatic out and there's already 2 outs. And there was somebody on first. So that's it. I had 2 choices. Number one, well, I guess I had a bunch. But basically it comes down either I hit a home run or I'm out. I hit a home run and the inning's over, or I get out and the inning's over. And I didn't have any hesitations. I was batting really bad. I was kind of in a slump. I'm a really good position hitter. I could put it in a certain position, you know, because the projection, the angle of the bat and stuff, and I know and I see. I'm not looking at the gaps, but I know there's gaps. That's a lot of things baseball players do. They'll hit it into the gaps. And so I was watching, and I was having a hard time with batting, and I wanted to go to the batting cages, and I didn't, blah, blah, blah. Fouled one off. It's 2-1. I probably got a ball in there somewhere. But that last pitch, I connected with, and I sent it out into right center, you know. And it went over the guy's head, and it bounced, and it kept rolling. So he was already turning around. He kept on. He was running out. He was chasing the ball. And it sucks when you have to chase the ball down and everything's this way and you're running that way. So round first, not even looking. I'm just like, this is it. I'm going home. I'm either going home or I'm getting out. And I did not feel at the least bit that I was going to get out. So I ran first, ran second. And as I'm coming towards third, getting ready to round third, I see the third baseman run off the bag. So I already know they threw the ball and it was off. So I, cut that corner on third and I take off towards home and I see the catcher. And he's standing there, he's waiting, and then he just stops. And I knew that I was home free. I had gotten, errors, whatever. My brother hit a couple home runs where it wasn't even it was like, yeah, just walk in, because my brother's a really good hitter. I just didn't, have that much going for me for hitting. But the point that I'm trying to make is that when I see people, and I've heard a lot of stories over the last few months, years since I've been into the coaching stuff, you've got people that have massive success. And those are the people that have the choice. Either you do or you don't. And if you don't, you're done. You're screwed. There's nothing left. So they have a choice. It's either this or nothing, and I'm broke. The people that have that choice, they make it the farthest. They make they have a massive impact on their financial situation. People that are kind of comfortable, and you know, if I wasn't going to be out, you know, I've hit the ball that well before, but then I get to second, I'm round in second, I see they've got the ball, so you know, I'll hold up. You know, I didn't have a choice, so I didn't hold up, and I just went for it, and I scored. So that's a big deal. That's a big life lesson that you need to look at. If you don't have a choice between making a massive success or massive failure, you're going to do everything in your power to go for that massive success. And I've seen it time and time again that if people have the do or die mentality, they do. They do. And, you know, for us, you know, people that have it easy or they're kind of relaxed or kind of okay, we need to get out of that comfort zone and get into that do or die attitude. Because without it, we're not going to take the chances that we need to. So this went pretty long. It's about 7 minutes, but you know, it's serious. This is serious. If you want to move your life forward, if you want to take leaps and bounds, jump in with me and let's do this do or die, because it's worth it. I mean, you can't fail. You can't fail. I've already seen it in my own life, and I've seen it many times. I hear the stories all the time. So get out of your comfort zone. Let's get together and let's do something.